So we're continuing with tools here. Thankfully we made it out. I know I'm wearing the same shirt. I did the 4 tools and I'm going to do the other tools as well, all under one video, one separate video, and then the exercises will be separate on their own wheel. So today, this time, we're talking about the Pentacle, and I can't find my original Pentacle. My original Pentacle was probably that big. It was made from, what was the name of the tree? Cedar. It was, no, pine. It was a small pine tree, because I got it for Yule from a tree. And that's when I realized that I'm allergic to pine. I'm allergic to, I can stand next to a pine tree, I can breathe in pine tree, but when it comes to working with pine, I get the itchies. I just dig. Pine candles, certain pine candles that people have lit off crazy in their damn house, gets me tingling a little bit, but I think it's the whole entire smell triggering some chemical or something in within myself to think that it's pine, therefore I'm going to be allergic. So I think my mind does that, not my allergies. Cedar is kind of another thing too I have to stay away from, which kind of sucks because around Christmas everybody has that shit everywhere and I'm like, oh my god. As a kid, my mom used to get Douglas fir for the house deliberately because of this, which is so weird. I don't have a reaction to Douglas fir. I can touch it, smell it, I can actually like rub my whole body on it. I can like molest the tree. Talk about a good picture right there. Me molesting your Christmas tree. So yeah, no. So after that, usually when I have it on my altar, I'm just park it there and never use it, which is kind of cool because for some reason I have a mutual understanding to it. It was that tall and it was just like a chop off from the bottom of the part of the tree, and it I had my uncle pretty much wood burn a pentacle onto it. I used it. It was very small. It was very petite. It was perfect for my altar size, and I loved it. I still love it. And I can't find it. It's like making me really mad because I end up making my own out of just a little wood plaque. So I got a little disc plaque, if you will, disc, and I painted blacks. First I spray painted the crap out of it, and then I hand painted a little because I went kind of crazy on the green, which is so cool because black and green is how I visualize the earth. Green for the outer part of the earth that we see here, physical, that we actually see it because the sun kind of cooks it to make it look green. But deep down on earth, I think it's actual dark and black and the negative of all colors. That's how I view it. So in Dorothy Morrison book, she has a little saying, which I have to read it. I actually enjoy it. Worn by Wiccans as a symbol of their craft, pentacles are frequently seen in tarot cards in the form of a car seat. They symbolize the earth and the bountiful richness and abundance. Of course, this element is earth, the direction is north, and of course the color is green, and it is also male and female, but I think it's more female to me than anything, and that's when it bumps my ideal of, oh, the one is actually male. So there you go. So when you find the next page, on page 84, she talks about the difference between pentacle and pentagram. We know the visual of it. Pentacle is usually one with circles around the beautiful little star, and pentagram is just the star itself. Both of them is not stronger than the other, and it doesn't cancel each other out. It just depends on how you work. I see many witches that wear necklaces that just the pentacle, the little star, or pentagram, and I see many witches that wears the pentacle, which is totally its own genre. You have to read that chapter to kind of understand it a little bit, that little part, the paragraph, the giant paragraph of it, a little section of it, because you have to really understand both of them. So when someone comes up to you and asks you this question, you're going to be like, I don't know. So read that. So understanding it. So making one, she has in here that you will make it out of either wood, and you just burn it in the center in the fashion, or you can put it on ceramic. It's pretty much just kind of open a little bit. You want to go through it and figure out what you like. I actually used the concentration in here, I actually used the making of. I pretty much followed it through. I redid it with this one. It's simple. This was $1.50 at Michael's or a craft store. Paint was 98 cents times 2 because I got spray paint and I got black paint, and then the green one was also 98 cents. So pretty much overall, I think I paid $5 tops. That's including gas prices now. So pretty much $5 for this. But the understanding of having one is very, very big. Most people use this as the very first tool that they use because this helps them concentrate. This helps them power things up. This is where they put charge and stuff. Some people like me who start with the wand. I thought if I should start with the wand, I should start with the wand because Dorothy Morrison kind of said so. So I kind of led that way. But anyways, what I use my Pentacle disc for is I use it in the middle of my altar. It's what it holds my cauldron, which those give. I think cauldron is a very big base for me that I use. Because I believe cauldrons is a very universal tool. It has all the elements into it, I think, for me. But I also use this when I'm charging candles, sachets. This is also when I'm cleansing my rocks, my stones. This is a multi-used tool. Be sure that you always cleanse it in any fashion that you believe is cleansing. Make sure you keep it charged, keep it up, because it can weigh down, it can start lagging. I've never worked the Pentacle exercises through this, so this will also be my first time using this, which is amazing because I cannot get enough of these exercises. I may be tiresome with some of those, but so be it. So till then, guys, I'm excited to go continue with this series with you guys. Blessed be.